What to do if you can't pay your taxes. If you owe taxes, you're supposed to send your payment with your tax return on or before April 15th, or the following Monday if April 15th is on a weekend or holiday. You should file a tax return even if you cannot pay. This video will discuss 3 options for dealing with tax debt if you cannot pay your taxes. Once you file a tax return, in most cases, the IRS has 10 years to try to collect taxes from you. At the end of 10 years, by law, the IRS may not collect the debt from you. If you cannot pay your tax debt at the time you send your tax return, there may be other ways to pay that debt. If you cannot pay your taxes, you have 3 options: installment agreement, currently not collectible status, offer and compromise. Installment agreement is your first option. If you choose this option, you'll be paying your tax debt plus interest until your tax debt is fully paid. You must be able to make a payment to the IRS every month for a total of no longer than 6 years until you pay the total tax debt. If you choose this option but cannot make the payments, you should contact the IRS right away. If you miss a payment, the IRS may try to collect the money you owe. Before they do this, you'll receive IRS notices. To request an installment agreement, use IRS Form 9465. The form is available at the IRS website, irs.gov. Currently not collectible is your next option. If you have no money at all to pay your tax debt, but expect to have money to pay in the future, you may contact the IRS and ask that they place your tax account in currently not collectible status. To qualify for this status, you must explain to the IRS that right now you simply have no money left at the end of the month to pay your tax debt, and give the IRS information about your monthly income and expenses to support your claim. The IRS may get your income and expense information from you over the telephone, or may ask you to fill out a financial information sheet known as Form 433-F. If your account is placed in currently not collectible status, the IRS may not take any collection action against you at this time for this particular debt, such as garnishing your wages or levying your bank account. Note that the account balance still exists, and interest and penalties will accumulate. The IRS may also file a lien, even though your account is in currently not collectible status. The IRS may also keep any future refund that you may be owed and apply it to your past tax debt. The IRS will send you quarterly or yearly account statements until the debt is paid, or until 10 years have passed. Offer and compromise is your final option. If you believe that you will never be able to pay your tax debt, you may apply for the offer and compromise option. To apply for this option, you must file all your tax returns for the past 6 years and convince the IRS that you will probably never be able to pay the taxes that you owe. Because the IRS is agreeing to forgive your debt, it will carefully examine your financial situation, education, work history, and health. To do this, the IRS will look at your bank account statements, proof of living expenses, and income for several months. You may offer to pay a part of the total tax debt that you owe, and the IRS will forgive the rest of the debt. However, you should only offer an amount that you can actually afford. If you owe taxes and you cannot pay the IRS at the time that you are filing your tax return, you can reach TLAP, Legal Services of New Jersey's Low Income Tax Clinic, through the Ellis&J Law Hotline at ellisandjlawhotline.org or 1-888-ELLIS&J-LAW, 1-888-576-5529. To learn more about taxes and other civil legal issues, visit ellisandjlaw.org.